Hey guys, hold on a second guys, it's kinda cold in here, give me just one moment. Okay, that's better. Everest. So Everest is a new movie that's based on the true story of events that took place in the year 1996 as 8 people went to climb Everest, and when they did that, some unexpected things happened to them. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Everest. Alright, so I'm just gonna lay it out there. I really dug Everest. I really liked the acting, and all 8 actors did good for what they were given. Especially from Jason Clarke, Josh Brolin, and there's this one guy, I'm having a really bad time with names these days, but there's a guy who played the real guy's name as Doug Henson, and his name is right here. I loved all 3 of these guys the very most. And now surprisingly, Jake Gyllenhaal is not the main guy in this movie, but I still did really like him. But mainly these 3 guys, I loved all these guys. One other thing I really dug about Everest was it had some really good cinematography. It really showcased the scope of Everest, and the scope is I want to talk about right now because I saw this movie in IMAX 3D. The 3D I'll get to a little bit, but when it comes to cinematography, the IMAX really sold the scope and the size of Everest. Like, it made this thing, of course, now Everest, now from what I've read, from what I've been told, this thing is a beast to climb up, and if you are up there, you have some nice pair of lungs. Even to make it down, you have to really take your time at it. I'm telling you guys, the cinematography and the IMAX, it really sold this thing so well. Seriously, the IMAX, great choice to put it in. Not to mention, this movie has some really heart-pounding moments. Like, there were times where my heart was pounding so fast. And what I really dug about Everest as well is that it not only showed the physical aspect of what could happen to a person when climbing Everest with frostbite, of course, and also it dealt with some psychological issues. Now, I wish they could have gone into a little bit more, but it touched upon the psychological aspect just enough. But when it came to the physical aspect, there was one thing that happened to Josh Brolin that just made me just feel, oh my god, it was painful to see what this guy went through. Now, my main problem with Everest is this. Now, this is a character drama. Now, when you make a movie about wanting us to care about all 8 hikers, the thing is, I only cared about maybe 3 out of the 8. Because the thing is, the 3 I cared about, I actually felt like they actually had goals and motivations for actually climbing Everest, while the other 5, now Jake Gyllenhaal, sorry to say, as much as I liked him in the movie, he didn't really seem to have a motivation, honestly, of climbing up Everest, while the other 3 I loved did have a motivation, where the other 4 to 5 were just thinking, I just want to climb up it. No disrespect to the climbers who went up there, seriously. To all of them, seriously. Bravo for even trying to attempt going there. The first 15 to 20 minutes I also thought weren't as strongly paced as the rest of the film, because I felt like at the first 20 to 15 minutes I was thinking, alright, come on, let's get to the climbing. Now, like I said before, I saw this in IMAX 3D. Now, while I really dug the IMAX benefit of it, I wasn't really so much that way for the 3D. If you could just find this only in IMAX, see it in IMAX. But if you have to see it in 3D, go for it, I guess. Overall, Everest is a really good and really well-made movie. So overall, I'm going to give Everest a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really dug this movie, guys. But seriously, if an IMAX theater is around you, because it's only opening right now for IMAX theaters, if it's an IMAX around you, go see an IMAX. I'm telling you guys, it is worth the IMAX price. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to see more content from me. And as always, guys, I will see you all next time.